What's up, bud? You come in here? Hey, buddy. Hi, bud. Whoa. Jeez. Good. Okay. What happened to advance edit CPU uniforms? Alright.
will need to rise to the occasion. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are coming to you from the heart of Baltimore, nestled between Russell Street and I-395. We're at M&T Bank Stadium. The Raven defense taking the field a few moments ago, and their all-time leading sack man, Terrell Suggs, was firing up the troops. They get set for what should be a good matchup with the Detroit Lions. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Fielded about a yard deep. And they'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. This is Theo Riddick, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. You see what Riddick was able to do in last week's ball game. 16 carries, 86 yards.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people up and down.
Ooh, not that time.
They see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3-and-out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on 3rd down to force the incompletion to set up 4th. In his 5th year from Appalachian State, it's Sam Martin on to punt. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Here's carry number 1 for Kenneth Dixon. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Second down, and the offense needing 5 yards. Out of the gun, Bridgewater.
Oh my God!
One that's intercepted.
Missed it horribly.
By Tavon Wilson, and he will score. Touchdown, Lions. And on that one with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but
horrible misfire.
Foresight, when you get 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football, because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
Brutal.
The drive begins with a run by Dixon.
Oh.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 8 yards to go here on 2nd down. They stay on the ground with Dixon. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down.
There we go.
His man, that's Macklin. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Throwing is Bridgewater. And he whips that one incomplete there.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Dixon. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Come on.
Pretty good
Can
little
you stay
two-play
healthy for
sequence there.
one
You
game?
force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, Bridgewater.
Oh my God.
This will be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again here, Teddy Bridgewater coming back onto the field. Bottom line, he's got to figure things out. He's completed 3 passes, but 2 of them have been to the wrong team so far.
And when we talk about the best quarterbacks, we're usually talking about touchdown to interception ratio, aren't we? And 2 to 1 is acceptable, but the top line guys, 3 to 1 or better is what they're looking for. Now we're talking about interceptions versus completions. That's not a ratio that should ever be in any discussion.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. The 2nd down throw for Bridgewater.
Huge.
That's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way. And boy, he can get hurt.
Oh.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That's going to set him back 5 yards. The penalty on first down backs him up 5. It's now first down at 15. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Looking left side, that's caught by Macklin. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The numbers there in last week's effort for Macklin. 4 catches, 61 yards.
You think the head coach and the offensive coordinator are able to pull the earplugs out now? Because all week, all they heard was, you know, Coach, they can't guard the pass at all. I mean, they're next to last in the league. Let's throw it on every down.
Yeah, last week we saw the numbers. This week going against second to last in the pass defense area.
Get there.
Good for him.
Pass interference?
In as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on.
Let's go.
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
Trying to lay one up deep.
Oh, I got lucky.
Picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Why are they in a Tampa 2 on first?
Get a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. Right side catch, Gilmore. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for Woodhead.
Way overthrown.
And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points. Yeah, as an offensive coordinator, if you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work. But in his defense, this has been a stifling defense so far. So they've got to start finding a way to unlock them as this game goes on. Tucker now following the made field goal set to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play.
Could have been huge.
Best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down.
Get him. Get some pressure on him.
Fights him off. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
So.
The Ravens bring out an
Yo, what's up, Mel?
back here on third down.
Oh, just testing a few things. Auto subs, lowered user tackle a tish just to try to help boost the CPU run game a little bit. And this is my first game messing with that. And then this is like my third or fourth game with updated tests. Nothing official yet as far as making the run game more difficult for the user, which it definitely is. And I threw 2 pick sixes to start the game. So that's where we're at.
And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chance. We'll see if they can get the score. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
There's no running lane at all right now. We'll try it. Try running the ball a little bit here.
It often works when they decide to dial it up.
Little motion now from the tight end.
Oh.
On first down, they go with Dixon.
There you go.
Able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Man, I don't like any of that for second and short.
Those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey,
oh, nice. We don't. I guess we have enough snow to go sledding, but it's too dang cold.
Right back to Dixon. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard
It's like 7
line.
degrees out. That's too cold.
But that's enough to move the chains.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
I'm liking what I'm seeing from the new auto subs that I am messing with. They definitely get a rotation better, and I haven't seen the disappearing players in the fourth quarter yet. Oh! I thought that was going to get knocked out. It's like 30 where you're at? Dang, man. North Dakota's too dang cold.
A good pick up there at 20 yards.
We're supposed to hit the 30 this next week, but it's been brutal. Yesterday was like -15.
Able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
On the give, this is Dixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Oh, I wanted to snap that.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out.
This will be all right. Thinking Dixon should be open.
To throw is Bridgewater.
Oh, if they pick that.
There, a nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up 3rd down.
That was very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Bridgewater now.
Too late. Shoot! That's why I hate using Teddy, though. He has no arm strength at all.
The holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the
Collier and man, just like I needed him to.
that he's donating certain amounts to charity.
It was just too late.
We remind you, coming up later tonight, we got a good NFC battle. The Eagles and Seahawks from Seattle, coverage starting at 8:30 Eastern. And tomorrow we'll put a bow on Week 13 with an AFC North matchup between the Steelers and the Bengals from Cincinnati.
A hard-hitting battle right there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Nifty move there on the run, but ultimately brought down at the 25. See if they stay on the ground for second down. From the gun, here's Stafford.
Oh, no way. Oh, that would have been one of the coolest things I've ever seen happen. If that tip drill went right to that receiver and he caught it. I wouldn't even been mad about that. I've been like, yo, that's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. And incomplete. He had nowhere
Bro,
to
he's
throw,
booty
so
right now.
away, but that brings up fourth.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 20. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way. As well as
3 INTs, man, that's bad.
Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes
2 of them were really my fault. One of them was just the worst misfire of all time, and it went right to the defender. My guy was wide open, though.
Get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
First down, Bridgewater. And he drives one in there, complete for Jeremy Maclin. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now Bridgewater. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Yo, what's up, man? Getting my ass kicked thanks to 3 interceptions, 2 of them pick sixes in the first quarter. I mean, I haven't really noticed much with the patch other than I know they said that no more pancake blocks, but I didn't really see him that much with this set anyway. I mean, it was like, I think I saw it twice in like 8 games. So,
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing
But
that play out.
I mean, nothing else I didn't think I saw in the notes really affected gameplay besides that. Like,
No, they really had a picket fence in front of them.
unless I'm missing
No
something.
room to find to get upfield.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. He's going to look deep down the field. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
You saw it like twice? Yeah, it wasn't very common. It definitely didn't seem like it was happening at the occurrence that everyone else was commenting on other threads about, but even still, once is way too many to have happen.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
So BSG, if you're just joining, right now I'm testing some different auto subs to get a little bit more of a rotation, as well as a tweak, reducing the user tackling a little bit to see if it helps the CPU running game a little bit, which it's definitely helped, in my opinion. I don't want it to be overpowered, but it just never seemed to be really too effective. Other than one game I played the Titans live stream and got destroyed. But other than that, and that's a rarity, but other than that, the CPU run game was pretty much, in my opinion, not much of a threat. So I want him to be a little bit more of an option.
Again, it's Abdullah. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
There's a lot on heavy set formations, 2 tight end sets. Well, I guess they said they removed it, so I mean, I guess I don't know if I need to even test it, but I haven't seen it yet. Every time I saw it was when I was running out of the shotgun, which I do have a lot of running plays out of the shotgun.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
49, what's 49? Yeah, okay, that's CPU tackle, right? That's to reduce the user running game. I reduced, right now in this game, first time I'm trying it, I reduced the CPU, or the user tackling from 30 to 26 to see if it helps the CPU run the ball a little bit better. And so far, I mean, I think they're doing a pretty good job of running the ball. I guess not. 4 for 11. I don't know. He had a couple nice runs. I think I stopped him once in the backfield, but the last game I played,
and now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And with this
it just wasn't enough.
Too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
That 2-out shotgun, okay.
The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it.
We'll run it right now out of shotgun.
And create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive. Poor punter. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game. Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2nd down, Bridgewater.
Oh, wow.
Under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Wow, I didn't even see that sack coming.
Coming on the blitz, he gets him for a loss of 7.
Wow, I did not see that blitz coming. They just dropped a couple back. They disguised. That was a good disguised blitz.
That happened fast and a big sack.
I personally feel like the CPU plays good defense, as I mean, I have the worst off. Oh my God. I have the absolute worst offense in the NFL through. I'm 6-5. I've had a bye week. This is week 13. So I legit have the 32nd ranked offense in the NFL.
I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad
But
info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions.
Part of the reason that might be the case is because it was a little too easy to run the ball, kind of in certain. So you get the ball, you play field goal, like field position or whatever, and you could just run it and get what you needed and get your couple scores and play D. Whereas now you can't just run it and get whatever you want. You have to actually pass it more, which is harder, but at the same time will probably lead to like more yardage in the games.
Sometimes a better punter may actually determine the outcome.
Stafford on first down. And Miller went over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
But yeah, the tackling has, in my opinion, helped lower the run game. I feel like the passing game's tough. I mean, I have Bridgewater, he's an 81. He has no arm strength at all.
And he is going to be knocked flat on his
So
back. Big hit.
it's tough throwing with them.
And it'll be second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
They go with Abdullah again. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
That's 2 really good stops in a row. Back-to-back tackles for loss.
Yeah, I saw your post. You couldn't do anything, but that's one game. So, I mean, I feel like getting shut out one game. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and offensively, they're going to have to do something else because the run game, at least on this
But,
drive, isn't working.
I mean, I don't know if you had the update to their tackling.
It's Stafford.
Wow.
Gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Carl Davis in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long.
I don't know how I feel about this lowering of user tackling.
Down in distance on defense, are they? 3rd and very long.
Hasn't really done much.
Big time pressure.
And he deserves a
I don't know if I need to be more
prize
drastic
as he
with
gets
it
this one
or if
away.
it's affecting something else.
A great return there of 22 yards.
But, I mean, you can see I have 3 points right now with 3 minutes to go in the second half. So, in my opinion, they're playing pretty good defense.
On offense here. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More
come on,
touches,
no one's
more
open.
opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter.
Of course.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities.
This drive's pretty much shot already.
Always making sure no one's holding.
Throwing, Bridgewater. And the Lions
Press the wrong button.
Down he goes. Kerry Hyder in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Great job defensively.
What's crazy is I beat the Packers
find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it, he was on his back.
in the very end of at the end of the game. I beat them, and I actually didn't throw a single interception. And then I threw 4 against the Texans and lost in overtime. And I've already thrown 3 here.
Wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And there's another
brutal.
completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once.
My passing struggled, but I literally grabbed Teddy for a 1-year thing. I got Davis Webb. I traded like a 3rd round. I don't know who I traded. I traded a couple things for him. backup for the Giants. Trade for him, and he's sitting there waiting. And he's going to like all my trainings and stuff. Oh my God. I don't know why I keep trying to make it. I know he doesn't have the arm strength to do it.
Escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
Stupid cover frickin' 2.
Back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might.
But yeah, Teddy's a 1-year deal. I like this Davis Webb kid that I got there when I've practiced with him a little bit. He seems to have a pretty nice arm.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches.
Dude, that was a floater, and I didn't even try to float it. That's just how bad Teddy's arm strength is, at least in this game.
Better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now
a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground, and it's picked up by the Ravens. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, and this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
Needed that.
Some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up.
I need that bad.
It resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball. Here's the kick.
But yeah, I'm 6-5. I'm currently 8th because after my last game I lost to the Texans in overtime. I blew a 10-0 halftime lead. I lost 22-16.
I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
I'm 6-5 in the AFC, and I'm currently in 8th place. But myself included, there's the top 3 teams that are better than 6-5. Then there's 5 teams straight that are 6-5. Oh my God! Just torched my man defense. And unfortunately, 2 of those 6-5 teams are the Texans and the Browns, who I've lost to. So, oh, and the Steelers, who I lost to as well. They're all 6-5. We're all Steelers, Browns, and myself are all 6-5 in the AFC North, and I'm in 3rd place because I've lost to both of them. And the Patriots are 11-0.
He went all the way into the end zone. It's good, and it's 21-10.
I didn't look.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
You're 13-3, dang. You're a couple years in though, right? Because I see you got a quarterback named Griffin Chandler who has to be and I know you posted pictures of your big offensive tackle. I don't know if you're 2-3 years in. I don't know how far along you're into your building up of your team.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious?
I need at least 3 points here. I get the ball, start the half.
I think you are. I don't think
I need at least 3.
You can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful.
Oh, get up and go.
Too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Oh, he might have been gone if he didn't have to dive for that. He might have been gone. Or at least probably another 10 yards. So I'm still not in field goal range, unfortunately. And I didn't even call timeout. Shoot.
That'll drive the team towards a victory.
To throw, Bridgewater. To the right side, and he's got Macklin. Complete. And this time not quite to the 30, only down at the 31-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds
need 3
remaining
for sure.
in the second
So I'm
quarter.
not going to be taking any shots because that's where I'm going to throw a pick. But I'm at least going to try to keep my field goal Oh my God, didn't even get it.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the
Shoot.
30. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
I literally...
The clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
I literally am going to run the football. Shoot, I don't even know what to... Man, do I take a shot here and then just kick... I don't even know if I want to take a shot. Oh, what do you do here?
The Ravens on
So I'd run it quickly, call timeout, and then have a couple shots. Man, I might just float it up to Dixon. He's got single coverage.
To the air again with Bridgewater.
Nope, that's picked.
And now here is another interception.
I hate using Teddy Bridgewater.
2014 NFL interception leader Glover Quinn. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages.
You're continuing. You're still online. I'm confused. Was it an online CFM?
Just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and
That's Teddy, dude. He can't get the ball there. I'm gonna play. I mean, I only want to win this game now. I'm gonna put in Davis for the second half, and we'll see what happens. It's just he floats everything. Unless he's 15 yards or closer, you can't get any zip on the ball, and even those don't have any zip.
So we have reached halftime. And now due to apparent time constraints.
So we are gonna, might as well see what the kids got, right?
We fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Yo, we got 9 people watching. This is a record for me. This is an exciting moment for my life right now. Last week we had the most ever. It was 8 people. We got 9 right now. Oh man, see the thing is offline. You need offline to get the coaching schemes and the playbooks. It's actually like ridiculously important to the game. Like if you want to keep with yours, I understand, but you should start an offline one just to do that just to see the difference. Oh wow. Because you're not going to get the same experience as myself or other people just because of that right there.
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
When you started yours, did you also do, since you're so far in, did you also have the 75-man preseason roster?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Webb now.
Is that a first? He didn't hang on.
To it through the contact. Incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain the drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync. Whether they're
That's good you're enjoying the game for sure. I just
the rhythm seems off.
You know what you should do if you feel up to it. If you don't want to, that's fine. And then you don't have to do the whole setup process, which does take a little bit longer. Is start ooh, good hit. Start a CFM offline, 75-man preseason roster, and just simulate through the preseason, or whatever you want to do. And then the first team you play against, I don't know, whatever team you pick, just go and look and see what I have for their generic playbook, and then change take control of that coach and change it to balanced, and then grab the playbooks and stuff, and just see if you feel much of a difference, because honestly, that's something that a lot of people ask, because a lot of people want the online, but I can't. I mean, I just go off of, oh my god, what I know, which is you need to go offline. But if you did that as a guy who uses
I know it's a cliche and coaches
online,
about,
and you can like put on there and compare and say, hey guys, this is the differences, this is what I've noticed, you know, then I can relate that back to people.
Especially recently. Now, Theo Riddick wound up leading the Lions in rushing last year with just 357 yards. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On first down, Stafford here.
Oh, what a catch.
It's complete to Golden Tate. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 6 there on first.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Stafford.
Oh, good play. No, you don't lose your current CFM. That's a completely different save file. That's online. You just make a new one offline, right? And, I mean, pick whatever team you want to do, because you're going to, basically, you're going to play one game, right? You just start offline CFM with 75-man roster, and then go through the preseason, you know, do whatever you want to do, and then take control, like, go see who you play your first week, and then take control of that coach and change the change their playbook and their offensive scheme, and then play a game and just see what you notice. You know what I mean? Oh my God! There's supposed to be someone over there.
Down at about the 38. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate
BSG also did the offensive player types, right, to all balanced.
Where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Here's Stafford now on second down.
Oh yeah, there's no rush on it. I was just thinking that'd be not only something for you to find out, but it's good information I can pass along to others that are curious.
Sets him up for third down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
From the gun on third down.
No, wide open. Wow. Blitz in his zone, and I don't get pressure, and he's wide open.
It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
There we go. Finally.
He'll go down. They got him for a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
I enjoy watching blitzes from pressure like that.
A second down run for Abdullah. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 11 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a third down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The Lions on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, the only time where you're going to potentially get some of those higher sacks is if you're playing against a scrambling quarterback. Oh, good D. And you run a contain, and he decides to take off because Madden, of course, can't get quarterbacks rolling out of the pocket right. They take weird angles and they run all goofy. They legit run straight into your contain. And the whole point of the contain is to keep them in the pocket, but with the way Madden has it, the quarterback runs out and just runs right into him, which is so stupid. Like, I pray to God that they get quarterback scrambling movement and the angles they take and how they scramble or roll out, I should say, to the right or left right next year, because it is so bad the way it looks in this game, and that can lead to a couple extra sacks sometimes, depending on who you're playing.
He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And the Ravens taking the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
This play I called right here, I called it in overtime against the Texans, and they pick sixed it.
Not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working.
Yeah. They have a lot to...
Ball pops out, incomplete.
A lot to fix, especially with quarterback movements, like the way they throw when they're moving, like, or rolling out to the left, or just when they need to turn in and throw parallel to where they're at, is just the animations are absolutely brutal. Like, it's kind of embarrassing.
And not a whole lot doing there, as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback.
I need to get a 1st down
situation.
2 touchdowns. Still a game if I can.
Throw on 3rd down. Webb.
Nope.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't
CPU,
been
yeah.
to him every time
I just meant just in general, though, like, with QBs in general, they have so much to do.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Able to spin free. Then hell running right through it.
Yeah, I do see a lot of animations as well, but most of them are happening like with running backs or tackle animations or catch animations. Quarterbacks still look so bad when moving around in the pocket or at the line of scrimmage or throwing the ball on the move. It looks so bad.
The error side. And in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game.
Even more than that, I hope they get rid of the whole button mash mini game. Like, really, what am I double pressing square for? Like, is it just, oh, if you double press square enough, you'll what kind of move to get past my guy? Like, bring in the freaking R-stick pass rush moves from NCAA football. That was fun.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll hit his running back, Amir Abdullah. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
What, Mill, when you're doing that, are you just leaving it as their playbooks? Are you doing the balanced thing? Have you tried my suggestions of giving the CPU generic playbooks? Just curious.
He heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up.
I don't double team players, no.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out.
I don't run or pass commit, and I do not double team players. I don't spotlight players either.
To throw on 2nd down at Stafford.
That's ridiculous right there, like. And that doesn't matter what difficulty level you're playing on. That's how the QBs act.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush.
Yeah,
Time and time again.
I don't know. Cruz said he was gonna watch this like it was something crazy. He was so pumped to watch it, but I don't know. He's busy with family though. He said online. Yeah, Bill. I love the generic playbooks. And I don't. I mean, because of how the teams are, you still see a lot of variety in the play calls, in the run-pass ratios and stuff. That's right, Super Bowl. I coached 7th grade basketball, and I saw that. I reread that this morning, and I was chuckling this morning when I was waiting for my game.
The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain.
Okay, it's still a game I could potentially get back into if I can score right here.
A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Just picking out a swimsuit.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Dixon again.
That's funny.
He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
3rd inches.
Defensively thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Shoot. Couldn't find my stupid fullback play. I can't find it anywhere.
And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get
I'm down a timeout.
It's just their first
It's supposed to be an I-4.
as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
There.
The offense on
The last formation I checked.
Not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. They're looking at 3rd and a few.
You haven't changed any schemes? Nice. Ooh, barely got that. I follow Josh C's work, and he said change every team's to balanced. And then I personally like the way CPU does play calling from a generic playbook. I first started that when the game first came out and we had issues with the whole 4 verts that led to statue quarterbacks, and I noticed that when I switched it to generic playbooks, they called 4 verts way less. And I've just kind of, and I liked the play calling, and I've kind of just stuck with it. Ooh, look at that hole. It's about time I have a little bit of running room.
First down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. 3 yards to go here on 2nd down.
Somewhere. Okay, ideally Williams is going to be open in the flat for an easy first down here.
A play fake, now Webb.
No!
Too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And it's 3rd and short. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
I thought I was going to throw a pick right there. But luckily Webb has some arm strength. This is Webb. I put him in after the 5 interception first half from Bridgewater. I think the only reason that isn't a pick is because Webb has a little bit of an arm strength to him. Oh! There we go.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Sorry, I got excited when I saw that. That's his first completion. He's 1 for 6.
His advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height,
he's a 75 overall, but I've been putting him in the training, so I'm hopeful. I mean, hopefully he'll just. I hate the freaking XP-based progression. I think that's stupid. But I'm gonna roll with him as my starter next year.
As we get set for the fourth. Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Webb.
Hey. Oh, it's only like a 3-yard gain.
He'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
This is what I hate, is that it wants me to run a 4-minute offense, but when you create a playbook, there's no option for 4-minute offense. So what do you run?
Keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
I personally just... I started off at like 7 for the accuracy, and I was completing like 70% of my passes, and 3 was like way too, like 3 I couldn't complete anything, and even 5 was just too much. Ooh, get through there. Oh. 4 was like the only spot where like there was some variances and stuff, and I kind of felt like, all right, well, Teddy is an 81, and quarterbacks in Madden go all up to 99, so he's really, when you think about how many quarterbacks are rated in the upper 80s, lower 90s, he's actually not that good, so it kind of made sense to me. So as you get a better quarterback, you should see, you know, less and less misfires and stuff. That was my thinking. But as soon as you move it up to 5, you don't really see the misfires. And then, for whatever reason, as soon as you mess with run blocking, it's just instant, perfect accuracy. I accidentally played a whole game against the Vikings, had no idea, and I threw 70. Well, I mean, I knew something was wrong, but I thought it was a profile delete. But after the fact, I went and tested it, and it ended up being due to the run blocking. As soon as I tested it, as soon as I put it back to 25, misfires everywhere. I even tested run blocking at 20, and as soon as I went to 20, boom, just misfires. It's all about how hard you press the pass button. You gotta be, oh my god, get it. You can't bullet pass. You have to like kind of. I recommend going into practice mode and run different routes and figure out how you need to press the buttons so that and test out different throws and see like what ones are consistently having misfires versus which ones are being accurate. And then the trick is then you know what you have to do in the game, but then sometimes you get caught up because you're getting pressured or you get a guy open, you get excited, etc.
Now on first, Dixon again.
Oh, I almost squeezed through there.
Down to the 22.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down.
You'll if you stick with it, you'll start completing more. Then the problem is just cutting down on throwing stupid passes for interceptions like I do.
Operating from the gun, Webb. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings
He did on drag routes. Hit like 4 out of 10 flanker drag. Well, that's kind of good though, because drag routes can be abused. The other thing is too is just figuring out. I could go to practice mode and just mess with how hard you press the button. As you can see, on a couple of these, I was off. My first pass play was a drag route that I threw to a wide open guy, misfired so bad they picked it off and returned it to the house. So I mean, even then, you're still gonna. There's a crossing route, but
2 yards is all
I have to go for this.
It's 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if
I'm
it's
gonna call my own
open,
play.
take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
God, if I could get Gilmore open on that linebacker.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the
No!
alive.
See right there. Wide open, misfired it. But you see me make that throw at other times too today. I pressed it just a little too hard. Shoot.
So here come the Lions now. They've got the lead.
That was like my best drive of the day.
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And his throw here is incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you
They are still slinging it.
I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete.
At least like real life, Detroit can't run the football. They have like 49 yards rushing. Oh, if I would have picked that. That was good D.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Oh yeah, I know it's in a game. It can be wide open. It's overthrown, but I mean that's what you're. I mean, unfortunately, Madden cannot get the there's no other way to distinguish quarterbacks, right? In Madden, you could literally take, if I didn't touch the accuracy slider, right? You could literally take a 72, 73 overall quarterback and lead the league in passing and touchdowns every single year. There's nothing distinguish him between him and Aaron Rodgers or him and Tom Brady. Like, that's one thing Madden does not do. They can't get accuracy correct, and part of the reason is because they just have it as you just press a button and it's all dice rolls. But they need to institute, and I'll say this every time I stream probably, like I wrote up a thing about it on Operation Sports, they need to institute a throw meter like MLB The Show or a shot meter in 2K where when you press to throw, you hold the button to the receiver and there's a window, right? And there's a little green area, which is perfect throw. And if you do that, you're going to give them a perfect throw. And then you have like your windows around it, and if you release it late, you're going to throw it lower, you know, because you're late, so your arm's coming down further, so it's going to be a lower pass, potentially into the dirt. And if you release it too early, it's going to sail on you, and you have to press and hold the button and release it in that window with their throwing motion. So, you know, I like that he has a cannon, though. I'm going to like using him next year. So it's going to be like a mix of, you know, in MLB The Show, when you field a baseball and you fling it over to first, right, you have a meter that you release it in, and then depending on those other things, that calculates with the quarterback's attributes and determines what kind of throw you're going to get. Off target, on target, where it's at off target. It could still be catchable, but not a perfect throw, you know. Oh, wrong guy. Yes, exactly, right? And it have a modifier, and then that also, I thought it was a cross line of scrimmage, dang. It ties into their attributes, right? Deep ball accuracy, medium range, short range, thrown on the run, everything, right? It all calculates together. And that's how you can distinguish quarterbacks from each other. And the other cool part is that they have a bunch of different throwing motions in here for different quarterbacks. So the meter, the speed of it, would be based on your quarterback and his animation. Oh!
On the long pass, it falls down incomplete.
Thought Will Fuller might catch that. But that way you're not just having the same meter every single time. Whenever you switch quarterbacks, you got to get used to their throw motion, because that's you know, so you can't get perfect time. And then of course throwing on the run, it'd be a lot faster. Oh.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
It's been a brutal game.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
He's having a horrible game, too.
Tight end is intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley.
I might look at bolstering their quarterback accuracy for CPU.
Incomplete. Eddie Royal is intended target. Third down here.
Deshaun Watson against me started 5 of 17 in the first half. Came out in the second half and was on fire, but then you have Matt Stafford doing the same thing. I might. Rodgers had a good game against me, but he's like been the only one. So I think I'll probably look at boosting.
This is Reddick on the screen.
I like how they have it too, but I mean, you're not going to see Matt Stafford be this inaccurate, you know. I don't ever do anything dramatic when I make changes. Like, it's always going to be slight, and I'll test it first. And I'll ask other people to test it too, and just see.
This is taken at about the 14. A beautiful fake.
So if I can get a quick score, I'm actually still have a shot here.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
I'm going to call my own plays because this is ridiculous. I hate that I have to, for a whole quarter, can't have anything in my strategy. The same plays over and over and over again from suggestions.
On 1st and 10, Webb.
Oh my God.
Middle, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Yo, New England's 11-0 and they're losing to Buffalo 10-7 right now. That's interesting. With that all, I saw that when you posted your screenshot, and I was gonna add, it looked like all offsides and false starts. I mean, it's kind of what it looked like to me, but I wasn't sure I was gonna ask you about that. I just forgot.
It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
On 3rd down, Webb. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Macklin. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now he's flushed out right, and he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Let's see.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh my God.
Escaping this time.
Really?
Go down. They got him for a sack. Ezekiel Ansah in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. A rookie QB
Nice, no
struggling to get
holdings.
thrown down to the ground there, but you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different
Yeah, this
things
game
that he
is
has
going to be a
to
learning
pick up
experience
on.
for him.
When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
On second down, Webb.
Oh my God! I didn't even angle it that way. He just missed it that bad.
Marquise Wilson, the one he was trying to get it to, and now it's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility
Oh, nice.
of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead. Fourth
I see
quarter.
typically 1 to
Maybe
2
can
holding
expect
calls a
more
game
passes like
per
that
team,
downfield.
which I think is pretty good.
Throwing on third and long.
Oh my God!
Hard throw, incomplete.
I don't know how to throw with this Webb kid.
Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
On fourth down, Webb. Flushed out right. Time for a break. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
This has been a brutal game all around.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta?
And they're just going to pile it on, aren't they?
Get there, tackled down at the 1. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
Yo, Chief Rider.
He really does.
What's up? I'm not sure if you're a guy on OS is just a different YouTube name or what. I just don't recognize. Not recognizing that name, but what's up? Thanks for watching. Me get my ass kicked.
Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't it? And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
Dwayne, mine are, I have a hybrid set to get some animations, so main menu difficulty is all Madden and Madden 12. Oh, you're playing some Madden 12, gotcha. Anyway, and then what you're watching right now in CFM is on Pro, my man.
That was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe
Tweaked
we can
Pro.
look at that and say we'll get better as we go forward.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second
And
down.
You know, the key to a good screen pass is,
I promise you, I'm not just horrible at this game. They're actually tough.
First is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen.
Wow, threw it right to him. Didn't even see him.
Defensive guys, they weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Flush to his right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
I'm
6-5 on the season. I'm about to drop to 6-6. I've just had a really horrible game. Nah, man. I mean, a lot of people judge these. Wow. Judge these just because they're on pro. But the people at Operation Sports that have tried them, I don't think I've had a single person be like, yo, I tried these and I beat the CPU like 40-0 on pro. These are whack. I don't think I've had a single person say that. These aren't easy.
To throw again. Webb. Escaping the pressure right. Room to run inside.
I didn't even realize that was the last play. I was just messing around. Shoot. Oh, it took a shot there.
Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute.
You were one and switched?
Get out there,
I'm confused.
get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column. Oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for the Lions, the win moves.
Oh, nice. Where'd you hear about it?
500 now.
Yeah, but Vita, I'm pretty sure something's wrong on yours, my man. I don't know how. Jared, man, he's a legend. I used to follow his stuff on OS all the time. But I kind of ended up getting away because all these guys put out like 5 or 6 sets. And I'm just like, man, I can't. I don't know. Just put out one. Who are you guys? Teddy Bridgewater? Yeah. I retired him. Thought. Great. That's gonna be fun. You switched from Flasco to mine? Yeah, his was. I know a lot of people liked his. I just kind of. I think people have just been trying mine out just because of the hybrid with the arcade mixed with the pro. I mean, still some fine tuning needed. I do like. Yeah, the animations is what I'm getting with my hybrid set. So, when you set it up, you definitely like read everything, follow it through, do everything kind of exact. It takes a little bit of time, but it's worth it. And I do have a video on there you can follow along with too. I am going to. Oh, just for anyone who's curious, I haven't posted this on Operation Sports. I feel like I'm getting better rotations. I switched up to auto subs a little bit. I use Flasco's auto subs besides the quarterback I have from Josh C. What's taking so long here? Oh, not formation subs. Whoops. Auto subs. I use Flasco's, except I use QB sub in from Josh C. And then with what Flasco had for here, I think was 88 and something, and I just wasn't seeing enough. So rather than boost fatigue, I just changed this, and I actually feel like I'm seeing a better rotation. And as you guys just saw, I didn't have any disappearing players in the fourth quarter, which is I know what people worry about. So I think this is what I'm testing right now for auto subs, and then what I'm testing that I have not posted officially, I've posted, I'm testing it, is CPU run blocking up to 70, helped them make some more better cuts and reads, seeing the holes a little bit better. And then I have their tackling up to 49 to reduce the user running game, which it definitely has. If you look at what I'm rushing since I boosted this to 49 versus what I was before, it's night and day. I was the #1 rushing team in the league with Terrence West and my pretty mediocre offensive line. And now, you guys just saw what I ran for like 60-something yards. I mean, it was ridiculous. The next thing I'm going to test is maybe boosting this up to 25. Just to have the CPU quarterbacks be a little bit more accurate, because I'll show you. Because I'm not ashamed, because this is going to be... I mean, this isn't finalized, you know, so if something's whack, I mean, or out of whack or whatever, I'm not gonna, like, hide it from you guys just because it doesn't look right. It just means it needs a tweak. But, oh, real quick, the one game when I messed with run blocking sliders, look at run blocking sliders. Look what Teddy Bridgewater did. 16 to 22 for 72%. That's the only time I've been over 52% the entire season. Is this guy torched them, and then they did nothing. But CPU QBs haven't really been very good. Cutler was decent. He's the only one. I think in general, though, I have to update the OP. I don't update the OP unless I can say for certain that it's set, right? I'll post in the thread, hey guys, this is what I'm testing right now. This is what I'm looking at. If you guys want to test this with me and give me feedback, that's awesome. But I will not officially update the OP unless it's something that I have tested and know for certain is not messing up the game. Hello?
Yo.
What's up?
So, everything's set up right.
Is it?
Yeah.
I saw your comments on YouTube. I'm still on it.
Yeah, I figured you were. I rushed for almost 300 yards with my running back.
Did you?
As a team, I rushed for over 300.
Wow. You had all the auto subs in there, right?
Yeah, the ones that you told me were the ones that were...
On there?
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay, I would just play another one. I'm gonna test, yeah, oh, hold on a second. Yeah, Dwayne, everything...
Roethlisberger was at a 48% completion.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to test, I'm gonna do I'm gonna bump it up to 25, but I'm gonna test it out in practice mode. That's the best way to test something.
Yeah.
Before you take it to a game, because like I can test something and see how it goes in practice, and it'll, you know, if it goes okay, then I'll take it to a game. But like the run blocking thing messes everything up. Dwayne, everything that I have on the OP is what I have official right now. Anything else I'm just currently testing. Right now I'm testing CPU tackle to 49, and on the OP it says 45, and that's a change I'm probably going to stick with. And CPU fumble to 70 is a change I am going to stick with as well. Anything else I'm just kind of testing. So right now I'm just gonna, Josh, try to boost their quarterback accuracy just a tish, but I'm gonna see if it messes anything up.
Yeah,
Huh?
he didn't even throw for over 100 yards.
Oh, really? That's really weird. That doesn't sound anything like... Even when I've had crazy games, that doesn't sound like anything I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know, that's weird. An anomaly, maybe.
Huh?
An anomaly, maybe.
Yeah. I'm gonna find out.
Yeah. Make sure, you got the game speed changed, right? Okay. I might post, what I'm testing here, but otherwise, yeah, no problem, Dwayne. Thanks for stopping by and checking it out. And if you have any questions, of course, just hop on my thread. I don't think I'm gonna play another full one right now. I'm actually just gonna test and see um, if changing CPU pass accuracy messes with the user, and I'm only doing that because apparently changing the run blocking messed with pass accuracy. So I'm gonna test this real quick and make sure I'm still gonna have incompletions, off-target throws. So that was an on-target throw. I'm looking to make sure there's still gonna be off-target throws. So
Yeah,
later.
Teddy Bridgewater was 14 to 22, 135 yards, touchdown.
Wow. Every throw is on the money right now.
Crowell had 34 carries, but I only did that because I was trying to get out of that fucking game.
Yeah.
34 carries for 272 yards.
Every throw is on the money. So this is why I test.
What? Are you talking to me or them?
No, I'm talking just in general. Like I'm testing. I changed the CPU quarterback accuracy to completing. Like a lot of the throws are just like kind of right on the money. Hold on a second.
Miles Garrett's out for 4 weeks.
Should just flung it. See, every throw is on the money just by changing that. That's ridiculous.
I don't know, I guess we're just playing. I mean,
There's an off target.
you have a good running. I mean, I shouldn't rush for that. Yards, obviously.
No, absolutely not. And I mean, I'm not getting holes like that at all, which
What was that? Sorry, what you
I'm
said?
not getting. I don't get crazy holes like that or nothing.
Yeah, I had 6 broken tackles.
You have it at 49, right?
Have what?
CPU tackle.
Yeah. I do. I don't know, maybe that game was just all messed up because like literally everything on the bottom was saying like 0, like for the score and stuff.
Yeah.
And then same thing like it said like it would show my guy's stats like started out and it showed like 0 yards, 0 this, but now on the bottom of this game there's actual scores and stuff. Some could have been funky.
Yeah. So I just changed CPU quarterback accuracy to 25, and I just tested the user first. I didn't even test theirs. And all of a sudden, like, every throw is like on the money. So I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna just drop it right back down to 20.
See how the running and shooting is the rate.
And we are gonna go right back in and see if it's the same.
That was 1 carry for 15 yards.
Already?
Yeah, I just had a broken tackle.
Yeah, no, I know, Mel. My buddy's just telling me that he has everything input and he just ran for 300 yards or something like that, and I find that I feel like something's off for that to happen. Just because, I mean, you guys saw the holes that I wasn't having.
Oh, deep pass for 37 yards. Teddy Bridgewater.
So let's see. I bumped up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like something's off.
But nothing's off.
I know, but I feel like something's off. Anyway, so I bumped up the I bumped up CPU accuracy to 25, and Teddy Bridgewater's like making all these throws. Let's see what happens when we put it back down to 20. Let's see if it's the same and he's just completing more because it's practice. Every throw second. Might just need to do a reset and bring them all. This game is so weird, man. Would have been an off-target throw, but he had to jump.
That's second and goal right now tonight.
Wow.
I mean, I had a 37-yard bomb. Corey Coleman. Bridgewater's 3 for 3 for 54 yards.
And that doesn't sound right either. Now the incompletions are happening. Wonder if it just takes a while for it to like register. Wow, I don't know what happened there. He just jumped out of the way. Picked okay. That's weird. I don't know.
What?
No, I changed CPU quarterback actually 25, and I felt like Teddy was like really accurate. Normally I come into practice and he's like all over the place, and so I quit it and put it back down to 20, and he still seems to be all over the place, or like accurate, I mean. I'm gonna re-import everything. See how Flacco does?
Yeah.
See how their running game does too.
Had a 1 for 1 for 22 yards. Oh, and then you said what? Sorry.
See how their running game does.
Stumped your first run. Wow, he got like 3 yards. Another here.
This game's so weird sometimes, like.
Their running back, like, he actually did like a spin move. Like, maybe on Bell, I mean, he had 137 yards rushing, but he wasn't doing nothing like that.
Really? This game's weird, like I had it playing like perfectly, and then as soon as I messed with it that one time, it's been like you have to like mess with it like a little to get it playing back to like that again. This game's a lot different than last one?
Yeah.
You didn't even change anything, did you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you probably just... Yeah, last game's probably just a little... weird.
I mean, like I said, everything on the bottom was 0.
Yeah.
Oh, I just missed the freaking
Really? I might just leave it at 20.
Might as well.
I might just be overthinking it a little bit. I mean, Rodgers tore me up. Jay Cutler tore me up. Freaking Cody Kessler tore me up.
There's quarterbacks have that game.
Yeah.
West just ran it in for a touchdown.
Really?
Yeah, 7-3 they're up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so this is a completely different already.
Nice.
And Steelers didn't score them. They had 3 field goals.
Yeah. So the Ravens already scored on you and the Steelers didn't.
Yeah. 7 plays, 75 yards in a minute, 45 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, definitely different. You still live streaming?
Yeah, I had people watching, 4 or 5 people watching until just like a second. I think they got bored of me watching, just messing with sliders and stuff. So like I did a reset of my sliders and and I'll stop. But yeah, I had 80 comments. I had 9 people watching at one time, which is my most ever. So
Yeah, I see. I was watching when you said that.
yeah, it was pretty fun to do it though. You know, people talk about the game and stuff. It's kind of fun actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, what wasn't fun was getting my ass kicked. Yeah, well, the first one was not my fault.
Well, Bridgewater's 4-4, but there's been one deep shot, and the rest have been
Pretty short.
pretty short pass. That was just a screen pass. I mean, in the last game, Bridgewater was like 63% passing, but
Yeah. If you dink and dunk, you dink and dunk. You know what I mean?
yeah, I would have had a nice run right there, but it had to block in the back second of the game.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this just to get everything playing normal again. Just do the full reset. Enter these back in. What's crazy is face mask hasn't been called one time. No, that's not true. I've had it called one time. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not called very often. It's mostly now that I have false start and offsides on the 60. I feel like it actually happens at a more realistic rate. Kind of. You get a couple a game. You know what I mean? And if you sit there as a user in your home and you kind of go for like 20 plays, and then all of a sudden you throw in a fake, like a hard count on him, they'll jump. I noticed that, and that's kind of cool. But if you do it every single play, you just go up there and go, haha, every single play, they're not going to jump and you're just going to go offsides. But I see a lot of it's, I see holding a decent amount, illegal block in the back. Yeah. But I'm going to end my stream now, but that was fun. Other than the loss.